Hey guys, it's Trina, and today I'm going to be doing my March reading wrap-up. So in the March month, I had a pretty insane month work-wise, so I'm surprised that I got any reading in at all, but I did manage to, and I really enjoyed all the books that I read this month, so I'm just going to get into it. The first book I read in the month of March was The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. This book is a historical fiction YA novel that follows a boy named Monty who is the son of a lord, and him and his best friend Percy have been ordered by Monty's father to do a tour of Europe over the summer. Monty's father wants him to do this because he believes that Monty is not a very well-behaved person, and he believes that this artistic tour will help him to become more prim and proper, if you will. So Monty, Percy, and Felicity start on this tour with one of his father's friends, and they end up at this duke's castle where Monty ends up stealing a priceless item. This ends up leading to a bunch of insane adventures. It's definitely very much a mishaps and mayhem sort of book. It was super funny. I love the humor overall, and it really did stay true to the Victorian time period it takes place in. So I just really love this book. While all this is going on, Monty is actually in love with his best friend Percy, so it follows their relationship through all this adventuring, and it was just such a fun, adorable, precious read. I really enjoyed it. The next book I read in the month of March was History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This book follows a boy named Griffin whose ex-boyfriend Theo has just passed away. During his grieving process, he finds that the only person he can really turn to that understands him is Theo's current boyfriend at the time of his death, whose name is Jackson. This book was so beautifully written. It's very heartbreaking. It talks about some really serious issues, and it's just overall a wonderful book that tackles grief, love, and friendship in such a beautiful and endearing way. The next book I read in March was Geekerella by Ashley Poston. I figured after History Is All You Left Me, I needed something a little bit lighter. So this is a Cinderella retelling with a little bit of a nerdy twist. The main character's name is Elle, and she lives with her stepmother and two stepsisters. Her dad, who has recently passed away, was the creator of a cosplay Comic-Con type convention, and this year one of her favorite series is going to become a motion picture, and the person they cast as the lead's name is Damien, and she is not a big fan of this actor. But what ends up happening is that Damien is not exactly how the media portrays him. He's actually a big fan of the series himself. While trying to contact Elle's father, who he is not aware has passed away, he accidentally contacts Elle instead. And they begin this texting relationship where neither of them know who the other person is. While this is going on, Elle goes to her friend Sage, who she works with, for help in altering a cosplay costume that used to belong to her father so that she can participate in this competition. This book was so cute. It was really well written, and I just thought it was overall really beautiful. It's a super quick read, and it's super adorable. It's just that perfect, light, fluffy YA book that just makes you feel really good. The last book I read in the month of March was Love, Hate, and Other Filters by Samira Ahmed. This book follows the story of a girl named Maya Aziz, who is trying to balance the struggle between growing up in a traditional Indian Muslim family while living in a predominantly Caucasian neighborhood. One day what happens is there's a terrorist attack in her hometown, and it turns out that the terrorist has the same last name as her. So due to this, Maya experiences a lot of Islamophobia, and this book deals with her struggles in coping with that, while she's simultaneously trying to find a balance between her traditional family and her modern upbringing. I was really excited to see a book with an Indian protagonist, as there aren't a ton of them out there, but it was really refreshing to see that kind of representation in YA. So those are all the books I read in the month of March. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below telling me what books you read in the month of March. That's all for now. Bye!